What's going on, everybody? Supernuff796 here, and welcome to another box opening. Today we are opening up Maze of Muertos. This is the newest set that came out, and I was really worried that it was going to be one of those sets in Yu-Gi-Oh! That, like, at launch, it's like, between $80 and $100, and then, like, a week or two in, they drop down to $40. But this set actually has a lot of good cards that people are wanting. Not only does it have the new Dark Magician cards, but also has new Masked Hero support that just is hero support in general, as well as the new Pumpkin archetype and a few good reprints being Signifier Dragon, the two Dominus cards being Impulse and Purge, which is really, really good for the game. Purge, I believe, has gone down to 15. I think Impulse is still 20, but here's hoping for rarity 5. So I did want to open this box up, and there's a lot of cards I want in this deck. I want to play Zombies for Genesis. I want the new Dark Magician cards. The Starlight Uriah looks magnificent. I really hope that they do more of that with the other Sacred Beasts, as well as the Egyptian God cards, because that would be amazing. That would be absolutely buku bonkers insane if they were to do that. Here we have Maze of Muertos. I believe you are guaranteed 4 secrets per box here in the US. And in Europe, it's like you're guaranteed 4 secrets here in the US. It's 2 chibis, 2 non. And then in Europe, you're guaranteed 1 chibi and 1 regular, which I think personally is kind of fucked up. That's really fucked up of you, Konami. Like, keep it consistent. You know what I mean? And even then, I think 4 secrets per box should be standard. I think that should be standard per box. So we are just going to go ahead and start cracking these bad boys open. We're going to shuffle up the stacks here just so that it can't be mapped. As my phone goes off, you'd think doing content as long as I would remember to turn my phone off, but I haven't yet. So we're just going to start cracking into these guys. Like I said, there is a lot of cards in this set that I want to add to the collection. So starting off, we're just gonna like go through for a little bit, and then we'll speed up later on. We have Dark Lord Rebellion. Then we have Do Sophocor Cutia, Damper Vampire Sheridan, Condemned Dark Lord has our super, Flying Sea, and Dark Lord Morningstar, and Festiballoon. The main cards I really want here, God, there's so many cards. I can't even decide if there's like a main card I want. I guess if I had to pick one, it would be the Uriah Starlight. I guess that would be what I would want most of all, because I want that to hang in my little collection over here where I've got the Sacred Beast. That Uriah would be replaced with the Starlight in a heartbeat. First, we got Banishment of the Dark Lords, Zora the Master of Flame, Ultimate Slayer reprint, nice in Genesis, Elemental Hero Thunder Giant Voltic Thunder, one of the new hero cards, a card I was hoping to get, Santa Claus, Dark Lord Morningstar, and Soul Union. Now, I will say, this set would have been great for Halloween. Would have been fantastic for Halloween. Why Konami did not make this a Halloween set, I will not know. No material. This is kind of like a janky Genesis card, if I'm not mistaken. Necroworld Banshee, Soul Sophocor Gracia, Dogmatica Lawbringer. I believe this is the new Dogmatica card. Delta the Magnet Warrior, Einroyd, and Infernity Queen. I don't know why they never released this on Halloween. It's so bizarre to me. This screams a Halloween set, but who knows? It would have been like a weird meta for Genesis in the NAT and the YCS 300, but a weird meta is better than a broken one, I would say. Dark Lord Enchantment, Torrential Tribute, Rescue Ace Impulse. I believe this is the new Rescue Ace card. That might be a episode of Pet Deck I have to record at one point. Army of the Haunted, super rare. If you control Call of the Haunted, this card is in your hand or graveyard, express summon this card. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target 1 Call of the Haunted in your graveyard, set it. You can use each effective Army of the Haunted once per turn. This is a pretty good means to get the new rank 6 out. Dragonic Warrior, Shateki, and Light Water Dragon. I think if I had to pick any of the reprints I would want, it would probably be Purge, if I'm being completely honest. Just because I have two from starting from scratch, and I would like to go ahead and have the playset at the ready. Next up we have Damper, Vampire, what does it say? Sheridan. We have, new Lightning Storm, regular rare. That's actually a pretty good reprint, honestly. Again, speaking of Genesis reprints, Mirage Alligator, another rare reprint. Masked Hero Dusk Crow. It looks like we're gonna be making a new hero episode of Pet Deck before we make DM or zombies. We've got Nurikabi, Balloon, and Illblood. Wasn't Illblood good in Genesis? Am I remembering that wrong? Am I somehow remembering that wrong? I didn't play, not Genesis, what am I thinking of? Edison. I don't know if I said Edison or Genesis just then, but I think it was good in Edison, if I'm not mistaken. Got Dark Lord Rebellion, Dark Lord Contact, Soul Sulfur Gracia, Vortex of Time, another new card for the Pumpkin archetype. When your opponent activates a normal quick play spell card or effect or monster effect, play control a zombie monster and call the haunted, except the damage stat. Your opponent tosses a coin, and their activated effect becomes the following effect. Heads, your opponent banishes one monster to control. Tails, you must banish all monsters you control. Honestly, in Genesis specifically, I could see this card being played for Radiant Typhoon, because they use so many quick play spells. I could 100% see this being the card that they activate. Like, they play for that. Ritual of Matador. This is a misprint, because the name is way high up there. Bazoo, the Soul Devourer, and Alpha, the Electromagnet Warrior. Yeah, I would like to get Purge. Impulse, I wouldn't be upset about, because I still don't own Impulse. So I would much like to start getting that set, or that play set. I cannot speak. Rolling. We got Magnet Conversion, another Ulti Slayer, Necro Banshee. Our first ultra rare, Solemn Scolding. This card's only set card in the special card zone when a monster would be special summoned or a special card or a monster effect is activated. Pay 3,000 life points and negate the summon or activation if you do destroy that card. This is like a more heavily life pointed Solemn Judgment. So I could see this being played alongside Judgment. We play one Judgment and two of these. I could see that being the case. Soul Slicer Crystal, Gamma the Electromagnet Warrior, and Vampire Scarlet Scourge. Alright, next pack. And let me know if you guys like these pack opening videos. I wish that they did it like in Pokemon, where they give a code for Master Duel. I wouldn't mind like giving away some of the packs, codes like that. Next we have Doe, Sulfacord, Cutie. We're starting to see some reruns now. Adamancipator Researcher, Dark Lord Contact. By summon a Dark Lord monster from your graveyard defense position, you can activate one Dark Lord Contact once per turn. Sandwich Day. Garbage Day. If you have a monster in your graveyard, pay 200 life points, draw one card, and reveal it. Then if it's a monster, apply this effect based on the attribute. An attribute not in your graveyard, draw a card. An attribute in your graveyard, discard a card. You can activate one Sandwich Day per turn. I do not see this card being used in anything other than the finest of jank. Then we got Crystal. Heroes Rule 1. 5 freedoms. Target up to 5 cards in any graveyard. Banish them. If this card is in your graveyard except to turn into a center, you can banish it. Then target one of your banished element or hero monsters and special summon it, ignoring its summoning conditions. You can only use the effect of Heroes Rule 1. 5 freedoms once per turn. I don't see this card really having any use other than like a funny like draft cube. Like you make a draft and you put heroes in there and then you throw this in there. Theoretically you could like put in some main deck heroes. Like I think Neos Wiseman is a hero. I could be wrong on that, but any hero that says like can't be normal summoned or must be special summoned by X, Y, and Z method, you could theoretically use this to get it out, but I don't see this being used in any hero decks other than like some weird draft cube. I mean, so far we've only gotten the one Ultra, so we haven't seen any of our secrets yet. We have BEF Zelos, Mayhem for Hire, Beat Bladesman for Hire, Matador Archfiend. Is this a new guy or is this a reprint? I think he's new. Dark Magic Talisman. Finally, a new Magician card that we finally pulled. You can activate this card, turn it to a set by revealing one spellcasting monster in your hand. When a monster effect is activated in response to the card or activate effect of a card that mentions Dark Magician, negate that effect. And if you do, for the rest of this turn, negate the activated effect of monsters with that same original name. If you special summon Dark Magician while this card is in your graveyard, except during the damage step, you could pay 2,500 life points to set this card. Very thematic, the 2,500 life point calculation. Galud, the Endless Enigma, and Dragonic Warrior. I'm pretty sure Dragonic Warrior is good Red Eye support. Like, it's just generic dragon support, but I'm pretty certain that people who play like Red Eyes do run this card. I don't know why specifically, but they do. Thematic material. Overload Furious Dragon, a much needed reprint. We've got Imperial Custom. Magnet Warrior Omega Plus, another. Is this new? I haven't looked too much into Magnet Warriors. I do want to play the deck. Like, I bought a small core to make a video about it, but I don't know them specifically, so I don't know if this card is actually new or not. We got Whitewater, Junk Mail, and Eucalyptus Mole. We stand Eucalyptus Mole here. If you don't stand Eucalyptus Mole, I don't know what to tell you. I simply don't know what to tell you. We stand Eucalyptus Mole in this chat. Adamantipator Seeker, Pilgrim Reaper, Adamantipator Analyzer, Heart of Gaia. This is going to be what brings me back for the Millennium deck. This is the monster negate that Millennium very much needed back in YuGiOh Malice format, and this would have been crazy in YuGiOh Malice format because it adds 7 levels to all face-up attack versus monsters that your opponent special summons. So YuGiOh would have been absolutely fucked, but we got this card like a year and a half too late, so that's unfortunate. Baneshade, another Dark Magic Talisman, and Starship Adjustplane. Watch us have gotten a dud box. Watch us have gotten a dud box and not receive any other like ultras or secrets. I'm calling it now. Vampire Sucker, Zombie World. I don't think I actually owned any Zombie World, so that's actually coming in clutch. Absol Dragon, Chronicle Sorceress. This one's not new, I don't think. Remember when effects based on the attributes in your graveyard. Light, send a blue eyes white dragon or a card that mentions it from your deck to the graveyard except Chronicle Sorceress. Dark, send one Dark Magician or card that mentions it from your deck to the graveyard except Chronicle Sorceress. You can only activate the effect of Chronicle Sorceress once per turn. So this card needs to already be on your field. It is a dark spellcaster, so I don't think because no, I think it does because it definitely does. Because I was going to say I don't think it can be used with Spirit. But it definitely can, because you can use Ether Barrel to link off into the Spirit with Eyes of Blue. So theoretically, this is Blue Eyes support that you could run if you have nothing else. So you can normal summon this, use this effect to send a Blue Eyes White Dragon or a card that mentions it, being more than likely Jet Dragon, or if you're playing it, Kaiba Man to the graveyard. But I would play other stuff other than this. Great Mammoth of Netherworld, Ill Blood, and another Starship Adjustplane. Okay, this is going to get ridiculous. We pulled a single Ultra in this entire thing. We pull a secret. Vampire Sucker, Magnet Conversion, Magnetic Field. Okay, there's our secret. Illusion Gate. Pay half your life points to as many monsters your opponent controls as possible. Then you can special summon one monster from your opponent's graveyard to your field, ignoring its summoning conditions. You can only apply this effect of Illusion Gate once per turn. This card is nuts. This card is a Raigeki and a Monster Reborn all in one card. This card is absolutely buku bonkers. We got Santa Claus, Junk Mail, and then Stinger, the Electric Expeller. Okay, that's one of our secrets. Hopefully we can get something good for the other one. Not saying that one's not good. That card's actually kind of nuts. But we want the Demok cards. We want the Pumpkin cards. We got Banishment of the Dark Lords, Mayhem for Hire, Magic Planter, and Overlord Future Fusion. This is what is this support for? It's what is it? Is it Cyber Dragon support? You can activate one of the effects, but you can only use each effect of Overlord Future Fusion once per turn. If you're one fusion monster in your extra deck and send one material whose name is mentioned on it from your deck to the graveyard, but for the rest of this turn, you cannot summon nor activate the effects of monsters with the same name as the ones in the graveyard by this effect. Fusion summon one Dark Machine fusion monster from your extra deck by banishing its materials from the graveyard. So yeah, it is more or less like Cyber Dragon, specifically Cyber Dark support. Gamma Electromagnetic Warrior, Eucalyptus Mole, and Vampire Scarlet Scourge. Next pack, what can't we pull? Flip it around, we got BEF Zelos, Overload Furious Dragon, Absolrouter Dragon, the Undying Legion, more pumpkin. You love to see it. What's per turn? You can also exile summon the Undying Legion by using one rank 6 zombie exile monster you control. Transfer its materials. During your opponent's main phase quick effect, you can detach 2 materials from this card, or just 1 material if all the card's materials are Xyz monsters. Then target 1 attack resistant monster your opponent controls, or 1 monster in their graveyard. Attach it to this card, you can only use the effect of the Undying Legion once per turn. So if you use the rank 6 Pumpkin to go into this guy, you can activate its effect on field, taking the monster your opponent controls and putting underneath it as material. It kind of turns it into a anime-esque effect of the all zombies dying in the Battle of Bones come back as zombie monsters, that kind of thing. And what I really like is, like, if you're going against something like your opponent using like the canine cards, you can use this to attach the 2 materials that are underneath the rank 6 Pumpkin, and then take a let's just say a canine Ripper. Ripper cannot activate its effects because this was not a card activated from the graveyard or the hand. You put underneath it, so now you don't get the material of Ripper, you just get the Ripper. So now you have 2 material underneath it that are Xyz monsters. So now you can actually just use the quick effect and just attach 1, and you would attach Pumpkin before the Rippers, that way they can't get the Ripper back. Nice and Pumpkin support. We also got Dark Lord Musk, Beta Electromagnetic Warrior, and Flying Sea. About halfway through the box, I think I'm going to start speeding up our openings a little bit here. We have been here for like damn near 20 minutes. Actually, we're going to do this. We're going to put 3 to the front, so we have arrows in the back. We got Sloppy Stasher Squirrel, Bazoo, Uriah. Is that a sign? Is that a sign? Misprint Uriah. Is that a sign? Beat Blazeman, Quad Boral Dragon, Imperial Custom, and Treasure Panther. Do you think that was the depressed bird before he became depressed, and this thing behind him is why he's so depressed? He looks like he's wearing the same kind of jacket. I don't know. Next pack, open her up, crack her open. We're going to do 3 to the front, flip it around. We got Gould, Prima Light, Great Mammoth in Another World, Zombie World, Chinchi the Spiridio, Call the Haunted, and then Chaos Distill. What the hell does this thing do? While this card's face up on the field, any card sent to your graveyard is banished. Instead, you can activate one of these effects. Add 1 Macrocosmos. We don't need this. We don't need that evil in our lives. We do not need that evil in our lives. Nope. 3 to the front. Flip it around. Ritual of Matador. Burgundy the Magic Elf. Drill Armed Dragon. Willow, founder of the Drudge Dragons, Zorora, the Mistress of Flame, the first Dark Lord, and, okay, our first chibi, Archfiend Eris. Not a bad chibi, honestly. There's really only like 3 that I think are amazing, and that's the Pumpkin, the Time Wizard, and the Zeus whenever we get it, but I kind of like this one. It's not one that I think, oh, I want to use this one over regular Eris, but I do think that this one has its place. I don't dislike the chibis. I can just take it or leave it. You know what I mean? Like, if all I have is the chibi artwork, I'll use the chibi artwork. I'm not gonna say no, I'm mad because I have to use chibi artwork. I would just, rather use the other artworks. We've got Festive Balloon, Soul Union, Prima Light, Meteorolic Aggregator, Adamantipator Analyzer, Damper Vampire Shuridan, and then our other secret is Mikanko Shinbu Noble Twins. There is a guy at my locals who absolutely adores Mikanko, and he has been hounding for this card forever. So, he's one of our Dragon Duel players, and every time there's a local, he has his dad go into locals on his way into work or on his way home from work and ask people if they pulled this card. So I'll definitely be messaging his dad and telling him, hey, I pulled this, does he still need it? So it's a little unfortunate that is our second secret, so we won't be able to get any of the Pumpkins or even the new Dark Magician card, but I believe we still have a chance to get the Uriah Starlight. Because I think you can get two. I think there's a chance for you to get a Starlight as well as the two Synchros. I don't think they take a place of each other. There's still a chance for a Starlight or Collector's Rare. And then you have the other Chibi card that we can get. So we got Flying Sea, Heroes War 1, Stinger Electric Expeller, Dark Lord Enchantment. We got Wallow, Founder of the Judged Dragons, Call the Haunted, and the Deadly Zombie Breath. If you control a zombie monster and call the haunted, target one monster your opponent controls, send it to the graveyard. If you control a zombie monster, you can banish this card in your graveyard, then target one face-up card you control and one face-up card your opponent controls, send them to the graveyard. You can only use one Deadly Zombie Breath once per turn, only once that turn. I can see this being a sided end card. I can't see this being like something you put in your main deck. I can see this being as like, I don't have any of the other cards that could go in the deck, or I just need something to fill the side. I'll fill that in as like a tech going first kind of thing, you know? I don't really see it doing much being in the main. Drill Armored Dragon, Dark Lord Morningstar, Beta Electromagnetic Warrior, the first Dark Lord, Adamantipator Seeker, Adamantipator Researcher, and Mask Change. Wait, is that the, wait, okay, this is the Ultra Rare. I don't think this was supposed, okay, this is the Ultra Rare. Oh wait, this is the alt art match change. Okay. Okay, I didn't know this had an alt art. That's crazy. I like that. Alt art match change. I was looking at it, I was like, wait a minute, is this supposed to be the collector's rare without the texture? I'm still not convinced. Hang on. Let me pull up another ultra that we pulled. Okay, yeah, it's just an ultra compared to the Dogmatica card that we pulled, but still, I did not know Match Change got an alt art in this. That's crazy. That's buku bonkers. Alright, next pack. 3 to the front. Flip it around. We've got Urakabi. We got give me the Starlight, Konami. Any Rod. We got Quad Barrel Dragon. We got Banishment of the Dark Lords. We got Pilgrim Reaper. And we got Dark Lord Ukakak, more like. Alright, second to last pack. We still haven't seen our other Chibi, so it could be really good. I don't know what other Chibis are in this other than Pumpkin and Time Wizard. So we'll see. Sloppy Sausage Squirrel, Shiitake. We got Bane Shade, Chengshi, the Spirato, Magic Planter, Do Sulficocutia, and Mass Hero. Okay, another new Mass Hero card, Mass Hero Furnace. I will take that. You know, I was saying that the news report kind of made the Vision engine obsolete. I've later found out it doesn't. It actually, you still kind of need it up until the new hero stuff that we're still waiting on comes out. But still, we're one step closer to not needing the Vision heroes. But the last pack, Stinger, we've got Urakabi, Beta, Magnetic Field, Adamantipator Analyzer, Beat, Bladesman for Hire. I think this is the last card here. Chibi Armed Dragon level 3. Not gonna lie, he looks kind of cute. There's not a thought between those eyes. This boy be on the perk 30. This boy be on the shit that made Rachel Crow. This shit be on the thing that made Nicolas Cage. Alright guys, we pulled all of these super rares, and we're gonna burn this later. We pulled all of these super rares. These are 2 Chibis, being Armed Dragon level 3, as well as Archfiend Ares. Our 2 normal secret rares being Mikanko Shinbu Noble Twins, as well as Illusion Gate. And finally, our 4 ultra rares being Mass Change Alt Art, the Undying Legion, Solemn Scolding, and Dogmatica Longbringer. Unfortunately, we didn't get the cards that we were hoping to get, but we still got some good pulls nonetheless. So that being said, I'm gonna get out of here. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like button, comment the video, make sure to subscribe button, so it helps me as a whole. I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya!